Hi, Beth here from My Pilates Time. We're going to take a few minutes to really work on the upper back, and it's really good, especially if you work at a computer or you find yourself hunched over quite a bit through the day. This is really nice to open up the front of the chest and get the muscles at the upper back nice and strong. So take a lie down on your tummy. So come down to your floor carefully. And then when you're down, you just want to put your hands one on top of the other, and you can rest your forehead down onto your hands. I always like to give my hips a little wriggle from side to side before we start, so I just let my body settle down onto the ground and feel quite soft and heavy. Now before we start, we're just going to take a breath in and reach the shoulders up to the ears. So shrug the shoulders up and then breathe out, let the shoulders glide down away from your ears. And again, breathe in, shrug the shoulders up, and breathe out, let the shoulders slide down. And again. And one more. Now reach both legs away from you, so you've got a bit of energy reaching out of both legs, and you want to feel as though your tummy is lifted up towards your spine, so a small connection of your tummy. You might also think about pressing your pubic bone down onto the mat so that your tailbone is reaching away from you, and you've got length at the lumbar spine. Then from here, you're just going to take a breath in like you did before, bringing the shoulders up to the ears, and then as you breathe out, let the shoulders come away from your ears, and as your shoulder blades drop down, you'll lift up your head, neck and chest. Okay, take a breath in here and breathe out. Let the bottom ribs drop down first as you roll your whole body back and down. Good. Take a breath in, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Sigh out, initiate the movement, having the shoulders glide down your back first, then rolling the head forward and reaching the chest forward and up. Good, breathe in and breathe out. Drop the bottom ribs down to the mat first and lay yourself back and down with more length. Good, another breath in, bring the shoulders up to the ears, and then sighing out, shoulders drop away. Roll the nose forward, floating up the head. From here, you want to think about the collarbones being really nice and wide, so you've got width across the front of the chest. And then when you start to lay yourself down, it's as though you're laying one bone at a time down, lengthening your spine away. Good, nice breath in, shoulders come up. Softly bring the shoulders down, roll the nose forward and look up. And then rolling yourself back and down. Good, let's just take the hands now and bring them round beside your body. So hands just on your outer legs there, and have your face looking down onto the floor. We're doing just the same thing, but as you lift up through the head and neck, you're going to keep the back of the neck long so that the head the face looks down towards the floor, and you can just float the arms up away from you slightly and then roll yourself back down. Good, take a breath in and out, roll the shoulders back, lift up the head, keep the nose pointing to the floor so you've got no wrinkles at the back of the neck, and then roll yourself back down. We'll do two more like this. So keep heavy in the pubic bone. You don't want this to go into your lower back, so you're keeping length in your lumbar spine. So lifting up, reach the arms back towards your heels, and then roll everything back and down. Last one. Nice long body, and roll yourself back and down. This time, bring your arms round to be in a goalpost position. So elbows out to the side of you, and again, just have your face pointing down to the mat. If this is starting to go into your lower back, you might want to just sit back into rest position and definitely keep a heaviness through your pubic bone. Okay, from here, take a breath in, and then when you breathe out, you just lift up the head, opening up the front of the chest, and then roll yourself down. Little change on this one. Breathe in, roll the nose forward, shoulder blades drop down, and then from here, hold yourself in that position and just float your arms up off the floor. Good. Pop the arms down, and then you roll down. 2 more like this. So just lifting up, float the arms, pop the arms down, and then roll yourself down. Now really reach your chest forward, lifting up, back down, and down. Just one more variation now. You're going to lift up into that same position, float the arms. Now if you can, take the arms forward, reach the elbows wide, put the arms down, and then roll yourself back and down. Just one more like that. So reach forward, lifting up, float the arms, reach the arms forward, bring them back, pop the arms down, and then lay yourself down with more length. Good, nice work. Now just bring your arms beside your rib cage. You're going to press yourself back into rest position and just fold yourself together and let your forehead come down to the floor. Taking some deep breaths, letting the lower back have a really nice stretch out here. And then slowly roll yourself back and up. Nice work with that one.